When companies start looking into contract manufacturing, the same misconceptions tend to come up again and again. They usually center around how prepared a process needs to be, what it takes to scale, and what a manufacturing partner can realistically support. Those early misconceptions can shape how teams approach the entire process. The first misconception is that you can come in with just an idea and figure the rest out later.
Customers need to come in with a defined formulation and process, and also specifications. We need to have something to build off of in order to scale up. We can't just start from nothing, so it's really important that they have some process that they've already worked on before coming to us. Also, it's important to have an idea of future forecasts, pricing, expectations, and volume so that business case can be made for both parties to make sure that we're aligned.
The second misconception is that contract manufacturing is a low-cost option.
Contract manufacturing is not necessarily a low-cost option. Many times customers come to us with what they feel is a simple formulation or a process with the expectation that pricing is going to be low because of that. But what they don't understand is that us being ISO 13485 certified, their product and their process will have to go through a robust quality system which helps drive up the cost. Not for no reason, there's a lot of value in having a robust quality system like we have. Another factor that could drive up the cost is if their product requires clean room spaces. We have ISO 7 and ISO 8 certified clean rooms. Manufacturing under that level of control is something that could add to the cost.
The third misconception is that a contract manufacturer can handle anything you throw at them.
Not every contract manufacturer is set up to handle the same types of processes or materials. Capabilities are defined by equipment, facilities, and the materials that are being processed at that facility. Some places are set up to handle high volume, more industrial applications, while others are set up to handle smaller volume, medical device type applications. Each one has a different set of parameters and requirements. Most contract manufacturers tend to stick to a specific industry, so it's important when evaluating which contract manufacturer you're going to go with, which industry that is.
The fourth misconception is that once a process works internally, it should run the same way somewhere else.
It's important to understand that just because a process has been worked out on your end internally doesn't mean that when you transfer it, it's going to scale up immediately. That's why the development process is really important, because you work through all the different variables that may come into play that could throw a wrench into scaling up your product. It's really important when picking a contract manufacturer that they have the capability to take you from lab scale all the way to full scale production.
These misconceptions are common, though they're easily preventable. Speaking with the contract manufacturers you're considering and defining process requirements can determine whether they're the right fit. In turn, you'll be able to move into production with clear cost, capabilities, and scale expectations.